Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor here, and today I want to have a very real, honest, raw conversation with you guys. I want to ask you a question. What's the absolute worst pain in the world? Would it be heartbreak? Would it be public humiliation? Would it be loss of a family member? You know, if you ask me, the absolute worst pain in the world would be sitting on death's doorstep, 85 or 90 years old, looking back on my life and being filled with a massive amount of regrets. Regret of not loving more, not taking chances, not starting that business, not pushing myself to be the best version I can be, not uplifting my current generation or future generations because I was scared or I was defeated or I was worried about what other people said about me. You see, so many times in life we play small or we settle or we become average because of our environment. We're conditioned to be average by the way that we were raised or by the labels that other people put on us. You know, there's this story that my mentor used to always tell me. I didn't really understand how powerful it was at the time, but it's about this group of elephants, and they were all tied together by a little string on their front leg. And these are huge, majestic, very strong creatures, yet they never tried to break free from their constraints. There was no cages, there was no chains, it was just this little tiny rope. And the reason they never tried to break free is because since they were little elephants, they used that same size rope to hold them together, and they just were conditioned, after they tried a few times and couldn't break it, to just accept the fact that this is the way life was for them. And they never tried to break free of their bonds as they grew up. Life can be like this for us as well. You know, if you're surrounded by enough negative things, it's easy to allow our minds to become conditioned to believe that that's just who we are. Maybe you grew up in a limited environment where people have low self-esteem, or they're defeated, or they were abusive or abused, so now they're abusive to you, and you're surrounded by poverty or neglect or addictions. And you start to believe that you too will always struggle with those same things, that you'll never be able to overcome those challenges. But here's the truth. That's why we're having this conversation. Where you are in life is not who you are in life. Don't allow those things to define who you are. If you do that, you're never going to be able to live out your full potential, never be able to get to the next level of life and live your destiny. You're not put on this earth to play small or be average. You were put on this earth to be a leader, take life to the next level. Aren't we supposed to live better off than our parents? Set a new standard, push ourselves, train our children to be the best that they can be? You know, yes, your current situation, it might be tough right now. No resources, not having enough money, not barely being able to make ends meet, surrounded by toxic, opinionated people, people who say hurtful things to you, things like, who do you think you are? Why would you try to start a business? You don't have any money. You can't live in that neighborhood. You're the wrong skin color. Who do you think you are? You're not smart enough. You're not good looking enough. You're never going to get a date. Don't try to put yourself out there. And they express their own limitations, their own self-limiting beliefs on you, and trying to hold you down, because when you start to rise up, when you start to play full out, it just reminds them of their own shortcomings. You have to make a decision right now that you're not going to live an average life, that you're not going to stay in the same place, that you're going to break through barriers, you're going to be a barrier breaker. You know, that you're not going to allow your mind to become conditioned by your environment, that you refuse to become addicted, that you refuse to settle, that you refuse to become depressed, refuse to be mediocre. Listen, I believe that the first step that you're going to want to take is to make a decision, and it's as simple as that. Just decide right now that you matter, what you want to accomplish in life matters, your dreams matter, and that you can do it. Acknowledge the fact that you have greatness locked inside you. Acknowledge the fact that, yes, you're going to stumble, you're going to have some learning lessons. Yes, you might be up against some pretty big challenges right now, but you're not going to stay stuck in that mental prison because of your environment. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be that old person that looks back filled with regrets. You don't have to be that person, and you shouldn't be that person. Success should be an obligation for you in all areas of your life, not just an option. You know, I believe that there's more in store for you. Do you? There might be this challenge over there, that challenge over there. But guess what? If you allow those things to prevent you from taking your life to where you want to go, you're always going to stay stuck. Every single year is going to be the same as the last year, or maybe even worse off. You know, I just felt like we needed to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart right now, because I know for me, I was surrounded by a lot of negative things as a kid. I mean, my parents were awesome. You know, I'm not complaining about the way I grew up. I'm glad that it happened the way it happened, because it developed me into the person that I am today, and it taught me to become strong, and I used it as fuel to push me forward, but only because I had a mindset shift. I could have very easily leaned in and started becoming a victim. Stood on the sidelines of life, pointing at everybody else and blaming everybody else for my own shortcomings. You have to decide, are you done with low expectations? Are you done making excuses? You just have to decide that you're done with addiction. I'm done with depression. I'm done with allowing my family members or my friends to label me or hold me down, or worse, strangers on social media. Don't allow other people to steal your destiny, is what I'm trying to say. You were put on this earth to live through your fears, not allow your fears to hold you back. Everybody has to deal with stress and worry, but don't allow that to make you small, to put out your flame. Your mind is the key to the whole entire thing. People come to me all the time, they're like, why don't you just teach me more technical real estate stuff? And it's like, I do that. I teach a lot of technical real estate, but the truth of the matter is, if your mindset isn't right, all the technical step-by-step real estate in the world isn't going to get you to the next level, because you're not mentally prepared to take action on it because of fears, because of what's happened in your past. You may be in a situation that sucks right now. Don't stay there. Dare to step up. Dare to be bold. Dare to make your life magnificent. I hope you got something from this conversation. I know not a lot of people probably talk to you like this, but you deserve more, and I believe that you have more locked inside you. And just like me, I think that you have superpowers that the world needs. There's enough negativity and toxic shit going on social media right now and out there in the environment. Be that positive light. Be that guiding light that lifts up your current generation or future generations and pushes them to become the best version of themselves they can be by you setting the standard, you making success an obligation, and you pushing yourself to be that example. That's all I got for you right now. If you got anything out of this message, please drop me a comment down below. Thank you guys for subscribing. I've had amazing feedback on this YouTube channel. It's been awesome to interact and engage with you guys. I'm personally heavily involved in this. I'm not having my team members answer the DMs and that's in the comments. I'm personally doing it because I love this interaction and I love the family that we're creating here. I believe that we're going to be the strongest real estate investing mindset, entrepreneur, and success channel on YouTube. It's going to take some hard work and it's going to take us interacting and really playing full out, but I think we could do it. So thank you guys for turning on post notifications and engaging. I really appreciate that. That's all I got for you right now. Till next time, I'm Cody Sperber, the Clever Investor, signing off for now. Take care. Comb your hair. Sperber out.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Hey, listen, while you're here, why don't you click the tab in the upper right-hand corner and grab my new book, How to Flip Houses with Little No Money Down. It's a step-by-step guide on how I got wealthy in real estate and how you can too. Hope it helps. Oh, don't forget to watch the 2 videos also.